Hey guys, Tony here. So a lot of people wanted me to do a really quick TA on CLOV, and I wanted to go in and just kind of do a really quick one. Immediately, I am pretty bearish on CLOV. You guys already know that I hate. I don't mean not necessarily that I hate gaps, but I will never buy a position into something where the gap is actually on the bottom portion of the chart, right? Because that means I'm already 100% bearish. Like as of right now, CLOV, it seems like it had its peak at around $28.80-ish. I do think eventually it's going to come down and fill this gap. Again, gaps get filled 95% of the time. Like I always tell you guys, gaps are going to get filled. Gaps are going to get filled. That's just how it is, right? It's kind of like Wall Street lore where gaps always get filled, and it's not something that's talked about a lot. But gaps always get filled, 100%. So if I were to actually buy a position, it wouldn't actually be, actually at this $12 level where that gap starts. It'd probably be closer to like an $11.18 level, somewhere around there, where I would actually put in a buy order for CLOV. Even right now on the day chart, we actually created tops on the Stoke, and we are losing a lot of bullish momentum on the day chart, and you guys can see this huge ass big bear candle that got created just today. While we closed that what is it called? While we closed today's price closed on that candle. But again, we have been creating tops ever since May 27th for CLOV, which is pretty good as far as the bullish side, right? But as of right now, we did create a bearish push down on the reverse MACD, and I wouldn't actually be getting into CLOV right now. Again, like I said, I still think I'm pretty bearish on CLOV. I think I'm not going to be putting in a position for this just because I don't like CLOV at all. But I would say that minimum, it is going to trail back down to that $12 level and fill this gap, because everything about CLOV right now looks pretty bearish. There might be a slight jump. I think if there's another jump, there might be a jump back to maybe like this, maybe to like 1785, like the top of the 17. Whoa, I gotta go check on my daughter. Maybe to the tops of 1785, maybe like around the very low 18s possibly. But yeah, I think just because there's a huge gap is here, right? There's a huge gap between 12 bucks and $16. I think just on that gap alone, I would not be buying into CLOV at all. I mean, again, CLOV it might be just kind of unexpected, and we might completely just run from here and go back to $28, $29. But as of right now, like I said, I would not buy into CLOV right now just because I am 100% bearish because of this huge gap that got created from 12 all the way up to like $16.20. So yeah, I would not be buying CLOV right now. If anything, I would probably be shorting it up until it hits this $12 level from that it got created back in June 7th. So 2 days ago. This wasn't even created that long ago. I would not be going into CLOV anytime soon, especially with the day chart creating tops and this bullish momentum dying on the reverse MACD. So yeah, I think CLOV is going to go down. I do think it's going to eventually come back and retest that $12 mark. So no, I would not be buying CLOV right now. I think it's going down.